Morning everybody, I'm Christy and this is my channel Javagirlstitches and this is Flosstube number 32. So everybody, welcome back. I'm in a different spot today because it's Halloween. I wanted to be in the house where you could see some of my Halloween decor and hopefully nobody comes in and bothers me. I kind of told the boys you have to stay in your room for at least a half hour. Don't come out wanting food and all that kind of stuff. Just let me tape this video and then you can come out and wreak havoc everywhere. So first off, I wanted to thank everybody for all your sweet comments, all your suggestions for the Christmas patterns. A lot of similar ones. A lot of people, Lizzie Kate rules. I have already stitched that one. Absolutely love it. Christmas rules. And then a lot of Prairie Schooler. A lot of you want to stitch those. And I have some and I just haven't gotten around to stitching them because if I do Prairie Schooler, I'm gonna need an entire tree. Another tree for just Prairie Schooler. So I do want to stitch those, and maybe once the house we expand it, make it bigger, I'll have room for another tree. So thank you guys so much for all your suggestions. Loved reading them. Also with my little witches I designed, thank you guys so much for all the love on them. I appreciate it so much. I was not able to make it into a PDF. It's just too complicated. But I did make it into a JPEG. So it's a picture with the pattern, a little cover photo. All you're gonna need to do is email me. Tell me which one you want, or if you want them both, and they are absolutely free. My gift to you guys. So just send me an email and I will send them to you. But thank you guys so much. And then a lot of you had asked if I wanted to, am gonna design in the future. Maybe here and there, but being a designer is not my dream. I would much rather just stitch and do finishes. That's what makes me happy. Designing has never been like a goal of mine or anything like that. So I might make something in the future, but as of now, no. I just want to stitch all the things. There's too many things out there, you guys. I have no time to design. So thank you again so much for all of that. Okay, what has been going on here? I decorated the house last weekend or 2 weekends ago. So I got all of that done. It was a lot of work trying to maneuver everything into a different house. Our air conditioning did break that weekend and it was 100 degrees. So I was a little grumpy, and then the toilet overflowed on top of that. So it was a long weekend, but we did get everything finished in here. Or I did. And then my husband and I, this last weekend, we decorated the outside. So everything is done, and my dad absolutely loves it. He thinks the tree is the coolest thing ever, so that made me so happy. And John, the entryway, which you'll see in my video, which the Halloween video home tour will be at the end of this video. And John absolutely loved everything too. He thought the entryway was just the coolest. And of course, Chase, he does not care because he's so used to it. I mean, he's seen decorations forever, whereas John and my dad have not. So he's like, yeah, it's fine, Mom. Doesn't even care. But at least the other two appreciate it. So what else has been going on? Chase went to the dentist because he insisted that he had a cavity and that he needed a root canal. I don't know what kid wants to go to the dentist and wants a root canal, which he's had one before. And it was horrible for him. He squeezed my hand so hard with the shots that it broke the blood vessels in my hand. So I'm like, I don't think you have a cavity. Do you even have pain? No, but I know I have one. Well, I took him. He has no cavities. He doesn't need a root canal, nothing. So only kid I know that would want to go to the dentist would be my child. So we dealt with that. And then the boys, Dave bought Chase a new mountain bike. And so, because his other one broke. So they've been going mountain bike riding every weekend and they're having a great time doing it. And nope, nobody got hurt. And I saw Chase had a video and he was riding down a hill really super fast and he did really good. This new bike is a much better bike and he's super happy with it. He just keeps going out in the garage and staring at it and can't wait to go riding. So that's what they've been up to. And that's pretty much it. Just stitching and enjoying my time with all my decor. Okay, so let's get into my FFOs. So let's do, the first one we'll do is Ghoul's Garland, and that is by Stitching with the Housewives. And so I did not make mine into an ornament. I used the cutting board that I had gotten from Walmart. that I showed last week, and basically just mounted on sticky board, black rickrack, and then some check. Did I do rickrack? Yes, it's hard to see. And then some orange check fabric behind it. And then on top, 2 bows, and then this is another little spool of thread, a spool with floss wrapped around it. And then what I did is I still have those enamel dots, and so I put them on there to make him look like a ghost. And he actually goes right up there. So I actually had some stitching the first year where I could actually stick stitching in my hutch, so I was super excited about that. But that's this one, super cute, love it. Okay, I'm doing this on the kitchen table, so there's not as much room, but I'm gonna try. Here. My next one is, I finished Basic Witch, and that is also by the Housewives. And this is my finish on this one. So what I did is I took, mounted them on sticky board, rickrack, 2 different kinds of fabric. Oh, again, every time you guys, something falls off. It wouldn't be my videos without something falling off. I mean, I'm just used to it now. It's back on. So this is just a frame I got at Hobby Lobby, and the witch's feet, I believe I got at Walmart. So what I did is I glued them inside to the glass of the frame, and then I took 2 of those little wood spools and glued them to the frame so this would pop out more, so the legs would not be bent and everything. And then down at the bottom, I have a ribbon rickrack, and then my little sticky witch hat, which again is another one of the felt ones that you can get from the Dollar Tree or Dollar Store. And obviously I'm gonna have to hot glue that on there. Again, it wouldn't be my show without stuff falling off. Last year, Jingle Bells, this year, witch hat. But, so that is my finish on that one. And I'm really super happy with it. Okay. And hopefully nothing else will fall off, you guys. Okay, my next one is Creepin' It Round, and that was by Heart and Hand. And this is my finish on this one. So what I did, there we go. I finished this on sticky board, cut it round, glued it on. There's some rickrack around it, and then a little ruffle, and I magnetized it to this bucket, which you can get at Hobby Lobby. I got it a while ago, and I thought that it would be perfect for this. Okay, and then this one in the center, we have a bow, rickrack, some picks, and then you can see that I used the wooden spool again, and I put black thread around it, and then I used 2 enamel dots, and I took like my Sharpie and made 2 little eyeballs in there. And I don't know if you can see, but he has little bat wings attached to him, so he's my little bat. I'm really having a good time making, creating things with these spools. It's just something totally different and super fun, and I think they're really cute. So that is my finish on that. And this is actually glued, and the top part is glued, and it has wire around it. I did whatever I could to make that stick on there. So that is my finish on that one. Okay. Oops. Okay, my next one is Let Them Eat Candy. And I finally figured this one out. So this is my finish on this one. So my hubby, I had him, this is just a piece of like wood that came from Michael's, and I had him cut it down, and instead of, like the barn house, I tried to make it like it's supposed to be a haunted house. So I painted this black, I painted the roof part orange, and I tried to put the finish on there, and I just didn't like it. And so finally I'm like, it needs something else, and it was the cobwebs. So if you see, I have cobwebs strained all around it. And then I glued the piece down, which again has rickrack, the fabric. And then on the bottom, I just have some picks, and again, a bow with rickrack, and my little Jingle Bell pumpkin on there. And so now I'm happy with it. It sat there for a long time. It sat there for probably like a month, and I just kept looking at the house, and I wanted to use it so bad, but it wasn't looking right. So the cobwebs definitely made it exactly what I wanted in it. So this would be something, it's not that hard to make. If your hubby can cut wood, it's easy. Oh, and then the bat. If you guys remember last week when I was talking about my Walmart Walmart finds, and I said the little ghost had a bat that I took it off of. It was because I wanted to use him for the top of this. So that is that finish. And now I'm gonna need to move stuff around here. Okay, my last finish is Basket Full of Autumn Time. And this is my finish on this one. This pumpkin came from the Dollar Spot at Target. And so what I did is I, again, added rickrack, 2 different colors of fabric on sticky board. And then on the top, I added these cute little thistle-y ball things. I thought they went perfect with it. And 2 color ribbons and rickrack, and then just another pumpkin I got from the Target Dollar Spot, that little one. It just comes in a package, and I just glued it to the top of everything. And I'm super happy with how this one turned out. And this is another one that took me a while to figure out exactly what I wanted to do. I had another idea, but it just wasn't working. So this is the one I finally came up with and I was happy with. So that is all my FFOs. Okay, I'm gonna need to move this too. Okay, let's, before I get into my whips, I do have a couple things to show you guys that I found for Christmas. Not a lot of stuff yet out there for finishes, but I did find a couple things. So I wanted to share them with you, the enabling part of the video. So this cute little thing came from Hobby Lobby. And I thought, how cute would it does move, but I mean, you could glue this down, and how cute would it be to have a finish right here, and then you have your little Santa hat on top. So that was one I was really, I thought I could probably figure out something with this. So this, Hobby Lobby. Okay, next, Walmart is finally getting some stuff in. Not as much as what everybody else is, and I'm sure it's gonna be a couple more weeks before we get everything in, but I did find a couple things. The first thing was this little tin. How cute is this? And I was thinking you could stick greenery in it and then stick a cross stitch sticking out of the top of it. I thought that would be a cute idea. Or even if you just want to use this in your decor. It's cute, it's a truck, you need to have it. Another thing is this joy sign, and it's just on a wooden block. And I thought you could stick like a small stitch piece in here, or actually I might stick a bigger piece and just cover up the whole star, and then put like maybe a bow down here, and it stands up here. And my son Chase has come out of his room when I told him not to. You're going to make me nervous. Go back in your room. So yeah, I thought this was really cute for a finish. Okay, what else do I got? And I think my dad's coming in too, so sorry about the interruptions today, you guys. Okay, the next thing I found is this cute little door, and this also came from Walmart. And I love that it has a little wreath on it. I will probably pull the wreath off. You're okay, Dad. I will probably pull the wreath off and maybe move it up a little bit, but you could stick a finish here, and definitely you could stick some picks in the wreath. Definitely gonna have to have a bow. And but I thought that was really super cute. I'm gonna have to move some stuff here. I thought that would be really cute for a finish. And then these are things that I thought you could use for like the center of your bows, or just add them onto your finishes. These are really cute. They're like little tags, and they definitely have the Rae Dunn lettering on them, but they're super cute, and I thought that would be perfect in a finish. These came out last year, and I could never find them, but this year I was able to. Hi, Dad. He's waving at me. That's my dad, my amazing dad. He's in here. But these are really super cute too. And I was so happy to find them. But they have these ones. And what I did last year is I stuck these like in the middle of a bow. And they have different ones, also these ones, which are just as adorable. So like for me in my black and white tree where I put all of my black and red stitching, these would be perfect. But these are, and they're only $1.98. So Walmart. And the more stuff I find, I keep checking, and I will be hitting the Dollar Tree also. I know they have ornaments out. I don't know that they have anything else for stitching yet. So I'm waiting for the, just waiting for more stuff to come out. And then hopefully every video I'll have a little bit of something to show you. Okay, let's get on to my whips. Oh, I did finish this last night. And this is the Gingham Greetings 2 from the Housewives. And I was able to get that one finished. So I only have one more of these to finish, and then I'll make them all into ornaments, and I can't wait to put them on my white tree. I can hear those boys. I knew I should have done this in the shed, but I really wanted to do it in here. Okay, my next whip I'm working on is Merry One by Brenda Gervais. Oh, Plum Street Samplers. I love this one. I bought it last year and I wanted to stitch it forever. So this is my version, which this one is small. Again, I'm using 25 count Vintage Country Mocha Lugana, so mine is gonna be bigger, and I did change the colors. I changed them. If you watched my video last year when I did the Ho 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 one, and I believe that's by Plum Street Samplers or Brenda Gervais, I chose the exact same colors because I wanted them to match. And in the show notes, I will leave my color changes in there in case anybody would rather do this. Then I love the pattern. I just didn't want the muted colors. I wanted it to be darker. So that's my start on that. Cannot wait to get back to this one. So much fun. I'm just gonna put it right there. Okay, my next whip is Lizzie Kate Tiny Tidings, and I am doing this one right here. It's the most wonderful time of the year. And I changed mine to the same colors as Priscilla did because I wanted it to go on my black and red and white tree. So that's what I've gotten started on that. And oh, this one is stitched on coffee tea dyed Monaco, and it comes coffee tea dyed, which you cannot get right now at all. I just keep stalking the pages to see if I can get more. This is like my last piece. Okay, my next whip is the Mix and Match Halloween by Lori Holt. And I have gotten 2 of them done. And if you have seen the pattern, it comes with, they make it with 9 squares. I'm only doing 2, or doing 4 squares. So all I have left is the October 31st and the little cat. So like these 4 will be together. I did use the same border. So if you don't want to make it into one big piece, you can just use the 4 and make it into a smaller one. And this is on Overcast, 25 count Overcast Lugana by Lori Holt. And I absolutely love it. I love Lugana, you guys. And I know I always said, I always promoted Ada. And I do still use Ada. Like anything that I stitch on with black or really huge projects, I do sometimes stitch on Ada, but I am really, really loving the 25 count Lugana. It's so much fun to stitch on. It's easy and it's just, it's beautiful. Okay, my next whip is the Halloween Fright Night by That Quarter Shop. And this is what I have done on this one. I have the first one, the first section, first part already done. And I love the colors of the orange, the variegation, it's just beautiful. So I am using the Weeks Dye Works on this. And this is Hazy, 28 Hazy Gray Lugana by Fabric Flare. And it's beautiful to stitch on also. Love it. And the second clue comes out for this, I believe this Friday. So super happy with stitching on that. So that's my only Halloween one that I have going on. Everything else is Christmas. And then, so I was talking to Anna one day and she was asking me if I had these patterns. And I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot about it. Yes, I did have them. And so when I first got back into stitching, I took an entire year and I pretty much stitched on this full time. That's what I did. I tried to do one house, and it's Country Cottage Needleworks. Is it Santa's Village? Santa's Village. So I'm like, I only have one more to go. So I'm gonna try to hold it up. I have the last one to do and then I am done. And the thing is I got burned out because there's a lot of snow And I did, you know, one house every month, and I was like, I can't stitch these houses anymore, and I don't want to stitch any more snow, because as you guys know, white is not my favorite color to stitch. So I only have one more to go. And so I pulled it out of my bag, and yeah, I mean, that's how old this is. And it is stitched on lamb's wool 14 count Aida, because that's all I used to stitch on until I found out about, you know, all the colors and all the different kind of fabrics there were. So I am going to get that done. It's one house, I can get it done this year, and then it's huge, but I'm gonna have to stick 2 sticky boards together and finagle it somehow, but I definitely, absolutely want to get that finished this year. Okay, let me see what else is going on. Okay, so also new from Fat Quarter Shop, cute little Prim Star enamel needle minder. And this one is super strong. And I have the other one from them. It's stuck to my lamp, and then I just stick my scissors to it. Super easy, love it. And these are so cute. And Denise, she does not like bobbin. I call her my bobbinator hater. It's like a little joke that we have, because she doesn't like to bobbinate, but she actually does love these. And so these are the stitch ones. And they do have the Halloween ones that came out with Fright Night. So cute. But see, you can bobbinate it, or you can just stick the floss down like this so you can see the cuteness inside. And I think there's 5 different patterns, and you get 5 of each. So cute. You guys definitely want those. And then I also got the Bonnie and Camille Quilt Bee tote bag. This thing is huge, and it's beautiful, and it's so well made. You can stick so much stitching in this. So if you're traveling anywhere, this is absolutely perfect. Love it. So those are the couple of new things that came from Fat Quarter Shop. All right, I just have 2 Stitchy Kindness. The first one is, I don't even know how to show you all this. The lady who sent it to me did not want to be named, and that is totally fine. She knows who she is, and thank you so much. So basically, I don't even know. She gave me a bunch of patterns, a whole just boatload of patterns. And some I have, and then quite a few of them I do not have. So thank you so much for your generosity in passing those on to me. I'm so grateful and so appreciative. And then my last Stitchy Kindness, I got an email from Jamie, and she is the mom of Jordan, who is the creator of Little Stitch Girl. And I'm sure you guys have seen her patterns. They're so dang adorable. So she sent me an email and sent me the Fa La La pattern. Look how cute that is, you guys. I absolutely love it. So this month on the 28th is my birthday. So I thought this would be perfect. I knew I wanted a birthday start, because honestly, I don't like birthdays. I don't like to celebrate them. I'm always in a stinking mood or whatever. I don't know what it is. So this year I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make my birthday be happy this year. And I'm like, I'm gonna pick a stitch that I wanna start. And I believe Anna's gonna stitch this with me. And I'm gonna make it a good, happy day. And so thank you so much for sending me this, Jamie and Jordan. I'm so happy, and this will be my birthday start. And she does have an Etsy shop where you can buy her patterns. That Quarter Shop also sells her patterns, and they do have a Flosstube, her and Jordan and her mom, Jamie, and it is Basic Stitches. And I will link all of that in the show notes so you can find her patterns, you can watch their Flosstube, all of that. Okay, let's see. I have a little bit of haul, not much, you guys. I got some floss, which is for the Fa La La that I'm gonna be starting. I also got, I get the Classic Colorworks, the Floss Frenzy. Oh, this is the Weeks Dye Works one. I also have the Classic Colorworks one. I joined both of those clubs, and I'm so glad I did, because you get floss, fancy floss every month. Yay. Okay, some Christmas patterns. Merry Christmas, My Dear by Country Cottage Needleworks. And I've wanted that for a while. I don't know why I don't have it. I honestly don't know why I don't have that many Christmas patterns. Like my Halloween is, they're in my drawers of my chest. The Halloween is stacked up where you can barely close the drawer. And Christmas, there's hardly anything. I don't know what happened. And I think what it is last year I stitched all Halloween ornaments, so I just didn't have that much this year. which is shocking, but okay. And then of course, one more autumn one. I keep saying one more, but I saw this and I know it's simple, but I absolutely love it. I think it's so cute. So I had to have it, add it to my bucket for next year. And oh, on Little Stitch Girl, she has an autumn houses one, and it's 3 little houses. You guys go check it out. It is so adorable. And that's gonna go into my pile of my next year's fall cross stitching too. And then I also got Mary Mouse by Brenda Gervais. I mean, just have to stitch that. So that's gonna be my plans coming up. I have quite a few Christmas ones picked out that I'm gonna start. And then Priscilla did come out with a new ornament today. So cute, like seriously. I don't have the brown color, so of course I'm gonna have to go to my LNS and get it, and I will not stitch it on the blue, but I think I'm gonna stitch it on Monaco or some tea dyed Lugana, but so cute. Okay, next one, Heart and Hand, ABCs of Christmas. Love this one, so cute. And then I downloaded this one, and this is adorable, and it's Stitch Fill. And who's it by? Thimble Blossoms. And then after I printed it out, I realized that all of the houses and all of the trees have like quarter cross stitches. And I'm like, oh, or half cross stitches. I'm like, oh, I don't like doing those, but they're so beautiful. And I'm gonna get all the Cosmo floss that it calls for. I love the color palette, so I am just going to stitch it, and I will deal with the quarter cross stitches. And I think it's because before I would do those, or the half cross stitches, I would do those on Aida, which you know does not work and look good at all. But I think if I'm doing it on Lugana, I think it'll look fine. So I am super excited about that. Oh, and then I had to tell you guys, there is a new pattern series by Country Cottage Needleworks. I'm sure you've all seen it by now. If not, check out their Facebook, check out their Instagram. That Quarter Shop is carrying it as a club, and it's called Sampler of the Month, and it starts next month, and it is the cutest thing ever, you guys. I'm so excited to start that. You can also find it at Needle Case Goodies. I went and I did order it. I ordered all the floss that I could. It calls for a lot of floss because I guess the whole series has just a certain colors. I think there's like 6 or 7 colors. So I ordered just a little bit of every color to get me through, like, you know, at least 4 or 5 of them, and then I'll order the rest later. But so cute. You guys are gonna love them. Okay, what else do I have here? Okay, I think that's it for this week, except for giveaways. All right, so on our giveaways, the first one was the Lizzie Kate, there's a little bit of a glare, the Winter Alphabet, and the winner of that is Lori Withers. So congratulations, just email me and I will get that mailed out to you. The second one was the Rovarius, cute little skeletons, and the winner of that is Anne Musso. I think that's how you say your last name. I'm gonna butcher some of these, but it's Mousseau. So I believe Anne Musso. You're the winner of that one. Congratulations. Rovarius Dead and Breakfast. That also came with a little charm. The winner of this one, I'm gonna have to just spell it out. It's DB1943FUL. You are the winner of this one. Congratulations. Number 4 was the November Trucking Along, and that goes to Audrey Vorkopier. I'm sorry, you guys. It's VORKOEPER. So Audrey, you are the winner of this one. Okay, the next one was Smidgen of Halloween and a cute little cutting board. And the winner of that is Renee Rodriguez. So congratulations to you. The next one was Creeping It Round with the cutting board. And if you don't think that if I don't have cutting board written down in my notes here, I do. So I would not forget this dang word. Oh my gosh, of what this is called. I do not know why I struggle with that. But anyway, the winner of this is Maria Enderman. So ENDERMANN. So congratulations. And then the last The last giveaway, number 7, was a $25 gift card to Fat Quarter Shop. And the winner of that is Margarita Argueso. And it's Argueso. So Margarita Gesso, you are the winner of the $25 gift card to Fat Quarter Shop. So all I need you guys to do, the winners, just email me and give me your address and I will get those sent out to you. Whew. Okay, I think that's it for today, you guys. Again, the home tour, I'm just going to put it on the end of this video. So it'll just go right into that. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys have a great few weeks. I'm gonna be doing lots of, just keep going with my my Christmas stitching. Spend some time with my family. And that's about it. So I hope you guys have a great couple weeks. Enjoy all of your stitching. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Bye. Good morning, everybody. I'm Christy, and this is my channel, Javagirlstitches. And welcome to my Halloween home tour. So first we are going to start with my entryway. So when you first come in, I have my new October one from the Housewives up there. And this is probably my favorite display in the entire house. So I have a lot of my new finishes on there. Cute little pumpkins, love the truck. Little ghost, pumpkins I made with rickrack and ribbon many years ago. And of course, Hildeboo. She is definitely my favorite. And then on the bottom, we have a couple other cross-stitch pieces. Also have those galvanized pumpkin buckets with picks in them. Love them. And here's the whole thing. This whole display just makes me happy. And then over here, I have a witch piece that I stitched many years ago and just stuck it in a wreath, and I know the bow is kind of janky because it got squished. By the front door, I have a sign that I painted many years ago. Maybe one of these days I'll take the chalk and actually write how many days until Halloween, but for now, it just sits there. And then we're gonna go into my living room. In here, gnome blanket, my stitchy chair. And then over here, we just have a little wood crate basket that I have some Halloween stitching in, some little pillows, some picks and pumpkins. And then this couch, we have another pumpkin blanket and a couple of pillows. And this one is by the Frosted Pumpkins that I stitched, and it took me it sat there for many years, and then I finally decided to make it into a pillow. Up in this little niche, I have the Lizzie Kate, I think it's Halloween ABCs. Loved stitching that piece. And it has just a couple signs and a few little witches in there with it. And over here, on this big black fence that I painted, is also by Lizzie Kate. Love that one. And then on this little table, I have a little pillow and a couple more cross stitch, Frosted Pumpkins, Shepherd's Bush, little plaid pumpkin, and some garland. And there's Mitzi. This is her permanent space in my house. She's always looking out the window to see who she can bark at. And then here's this couch with some pillows on it. And no, they do not stay like that. Give it about 10 minutes and all those pillows will be on the floor. And it's because of that little one right there. Okay, on my coffee table, which as you can see, the TV is not blocking, so I can put as many things as I want, as high as I want now. So I have the Home Sweet Haunted Home in the pumpkin, another Lizzie Kate, the Trick or Treat by Frosted Pumpkins, a little tiny witch I made, and then Welcome to Our Haunted Home. And that's what that is. Then we're gonna go over to my entertainment center, which first we have a little sign, Welcome to Our Haunted House. I painted that a few years ago. And then we have like a little witch theme right here with some cross stitch. And then I love these little witches. They are by Mill Hill, which is the first time I ever did beads, and I actually really enjoyed them. And they're just on candlesticks with a bunch of bows. Up there's a cute little ghost and a sign. And then on top, I have a little drawer with my new pillow finish. Some other just decor and signs. Another witch cross stitch, another sign. And then over here, I have the Yes, I Can Drive a Stick finish. Still one of my favorites too. And down here, another cross stitch and some more decor. And then here, this tray has 3 little pillows, all by Lizzie Kate, some picks, and the one on the tombstone is Sleepy Hollow by Frosted Pumpkins. And that was one of the first ones I did that I actually did a finish with. So no big bows on that one. Down here, I have Halloween Rules by Lizzie Kate and a cute little witch. And then the Halloween tree, you guys, my favorite. So this year I had plenty of ornaments to fill up this entire tree, which made me really happy, but you also know what that means, that next year I am going to need a bigger tree, which I'm sure my husband is going to be thrilled about that. And the little balls are just black and white ornaments that I took vinyl and used Rae Dunn lettering on. Ornaments. So yes, I was happy I was able to fill pretty much this entire tree this year. There's a wider shot of it. Okay, then up here, I have a piece by Frosted Pumpkins finished up, just hanging on the wall. And then we're getting into the kitchen. This door leads into the garage, and I just have my cute witch wreath I made many years ago. And I'll take you through my kitchen. Just a little stand with a candle, sign, my favorite shelf, which has a candy bowl, of course. I'm surprised there's still candy in there. My gnomes, lots of Rae Dunn, the spooky sign I made, Rae Dunn bowls with some picks in them. My mug rack, which that poor little pumpkin, as you can see, he doesn't fit underneath there. So I got a little bit upset, and my husband was like, let's just turn him sideways, and I actually like him better because he's crazy, and that's what I like. Okay, I have a little shelf up here that I just put a few pieces on, and those are ones that I painted and used the silhouette and made those a couple years ago. And then my last little piece over here, they are made with like beads that you iron on together and they melt together. So that is in here. And then we're gonna go to my kitchen table, which has my tiered tray, which I got a big one this year, and I'm so happy I did. So I have my little books, little pumpkins, my garland, little signs, Rae Dunn, of course. And then I have the Witch Please on top, little rolling pins, more witches, a little basket that has rolling pins in them, more witch signs. And then this is another Lizzie Kate that I finished into like a cube many years ago. And I love it. I've always wanted a really, really big tiered tray so I could stick tons of stuff in it. Super happy with this. And because we didn't have a lot of room for all of my decor, my hubby put up these shelves for me. And so they have, that's my little skeleton theme, because my husband loves skeletons and he says everything in the house is too cutesy, so could I please add some skeletons? So I do have some Rae Dunn with some skeletons there. A little sign I made, the trick or treat sign I made, and the boo. And then if you can see at the top, you will see my Quaker Halloween by Fat Quarter Shop, that finish. I didn't have anywhere to put it last year. It went perfectly there this year. So I'm really happy about that. And then my last thing is my hutch. So on top, we have my newest cross stitch finishes. We have lights and garland and a banner. And then I'm gonna go in closer. Sorry, the table is in the way, so it's hard to film this part because I just knocked into the table. So I have Rae Dunn, a little pumpkin with Rae Dunn vinyl lettering on it I made. And the newest finish by the Housewives. Down here, see, I do have skeletons in here too. I made that little skeleton sign. More Rae Dunn, love the trick or treat sign. Of course, the gnome gotta be sitting in the bowls. Hocus Pocus made that sign. Down here we have another gnome, another sign, more Rae Dunn, more candy, of course, some little gnome towels. And then on the bottom down here, I have a sign that I made, and that is a very, very old cross stitch before I really knew of any colors besides white Ada, and I love that one. And then just a little basket with signs and pumpkins. And I'll try to give you guys another look of the whole thing. And this is the first year I had enough cross stitch to actually stick inside my hutch, so I'm super happy about that. So thank you everybody for stopping by and visiting with me and checking out my home tour, and I hope you guys have a really great day. Bye.